What's happening, YouTube? And welcome back to another installment of King of Hearts Fishing here, Brent Hart. And man, it's taken a while, but we've gotten the videos edited from day 3 of Lake Picachos in Sinaloa, Mexico, and glad to try and get this back out there to you guys. And been fishing here lately. Just got done with the Lake Conroe Big Bass Tour tournament that was held the week before last, and then this last weekend went and did a little crappie fishing. Got footage of all of that, and want to let everybody know just to be sure to stay tuned. I'm going to get to it eventually. Like I said before in our previous videos, this is all brand new. I mean, yeah, I've edited videos and stuff before, but it takes a while and a little bit longer than I'd want to, but it is what it is. We'll get them out eventually. And if you haven't done so yet, go back and watch episode 1 of King of Hearts Fishing on our YouTube channel, and go and watch days 1 and 2 of Lake Picachos, where getting footage was tough, right? I had a real hard time getting the cameras to work the way that I wanted to and get them positioned on the boat. It was my actually first time trying to really capture footage on a boat with the cameras that I had and the mounts that I had. And then day 2 got a little bit better, and now we're on day 3, which you're about to see. It's a little bit better than that. Fishing was a little bit slow for day 3. It was actually our second day of fishing, day 3 at the fish camp. So just not to get it confused, we got everything set up, and the footage is a little bit better, and I didn't do a great job of showing the camera the catch. So just FYI in advance. I'm learning still. I mean, in the next day, you'll see on the next day in our next video, hopefully it won't take too long to get out to you. I did a little bit better job of, talking about what lures I was using at the time and showing the camera the fish after the catch. So be patient. We're getting better each and every time, and I appreciate everybody coming back for this next episode 3 of King of Hearts Fishing. And we'll get let's get into it right now. Why don't we do that? So this is that morning of, and we're headed out. Did a little bit better job of speeding things up and getting this video a lot shorter than what we have been doing in the past. And I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking this video. I might pop in here and there to kind of fill y'all in on what I might be using and what we were thinking at the time, and what the guide was trying to tell us what to do. However, I'm just going to step away, let you guys watch, and I hope y'all enjoy.
Yep. You put the chrome on?
Yep. They're all bait fish everywhere. Yeah. Those of you that don't know, you can hear my dad in the background. He was with me on this trip to Mexico for Lake Picachos, and
My butt.
I was on them pretty early here. The sun hadn't even come over the horizon yet, and started off with a chrome Strike King red eye shad. And I was saying that I'd stop it on the cast, count it down about 3 foot, and then just start reeling.
Lizard.
We're hitting on top.
Maybe.
Out. Double. Double.
All right.
Double.
Not too bad.
So talking about a double up there, that was me catching one, and Dad caught one in the background. Didn't have a camera on him, unfortunately. Like I said, was struggling just to get this one angle set up, and making another move here. And that first spot that we were at, we're mainly using the rattle traps, and we tried to crank a little bit and switched over again back to the plastics. The plastics was definitely the big key to this entire trip.
What is that? Oh,
Stay down. That's pretty good.
before?
Take a picture of that one now. He's 2.5, 3.
Really?
Some pretty cool shots of the Sierra Madre mountains there in the background. It's absolutely beautiful country. It's a huge lake, and when that sun's coming over those mountains, and in the morning when you're hearing all the birds chirping, and sounds of the cast that coming out of your reel, and that's there's nothing better.
See them little ones that hit that big old Cinco too.
I got
So
to
use-
throw this 12-inch worm.
Using the 7-inch fat Cinco, watermelon red color for that, and I was just Carolina rigging, kind of bouncing it off the bottom and dragging it a little bit, catching some smaller fish in this particular area.
Oh. Come on. Okay.
Not it.
that suckers.
Blue and black.
Oh.
So the blue and black Wacko, I used it quite a bit on this trip. Used the green pumpkin black flake too, but man, the Whack Attack Wackos really held up really good throughout the entire trip. Just the plastisol that they used in the way that it's constructed, it held up so much better. So again, shout out to Whack Attack Lures and the Wacko. If you haven't done so yet, go check them out. Whack Attack Lures on Facebook. I think their website is Whack Attack Lures, WACATTACK lures.com.
Wow. You hung up?
No.
No. Why are you kicking my ass? I don't know what to do. Good fish. Pretty good fish.
There you go. You didn't know it, did you?
Shit, no. Probably swallowed the fish.
Oh!
Probably swallowed the fish out of it.
Woo! Not a bad one.
Good fish. Well, no. Been caught 2 or 3 times.
You don't learn.
Bad. He was stuck on that watermelon red lizard, and it was working. It worked all week, but he didn't even know that fish was on there as he was reeling it to the boat, and that happened a lot. It happened a lot where, you know, the fish would hit right at the boat, and I think there's one here after a while in the footage that you'll see that catches me by surprise, and that happened more often than not. I mean, and not to mention losing them at the boat. We lost just as many fish at the boat or fish jumping out of the water. They were super acrobatic. I got some footage of that in later episodes that you don't want to miss, of these fish just jumping out of the water, shaking their heads. It's pretty cool.
On that one. I don't like wasting it on the sink.
So another terrible angle. And again, guys, I learn as we go on through the days here. And in the next episode, I do a much better job at showing the camera the catches and getting it in a better position. This boat didn't have a windshield that I could mount the camera on. But I was worried more about fishing than I was getting the catch, obviously. But anyway, just another warning. It happens a lot in this video.
Yeah. Sucker was hungry.
Man, I wish I would have been able to pause that and rewind it for you guys, because I mean, I had one on. It came off, and I mean, not even 2 foot from the boat. Either that same fish came back for it, or another fish was following along. One of the two. But that was again, that happened a lot. It happened a ton. Not just thinking you lost one and then get another one getting back on, but just the number of bites that happened as those fish were just following your lure all the way to the boat.
Oh, back there, buddy. He decided to run, boy. He took off. Big fish, finally. Big old fat rat. Good fish.
One of the only fish that I caught on a jig the entire trip. I used it a little bit, not as often as I would the plastics, but I think that's just uh, a Strike King football jig, and it's like a green pumpkin color. Didn't It might have been the peanut butter and jelly. I can't remember what I had on right there.
Little big part. Get you know.
Keep that mother down.
Fish, man.
Man, that's the biggest fish we've got. Isn't it?
Big fish to me. It's 2.5. Maybe.
What is it? 4 pounds?
No.
Nothing.
At 3.
It's awful healthy. On that 12-inch. Ah,
Get the bite.
you rascal. You did not ask for that. I mean, it ain't funny.
So at this spot, I'm switched over to a Texas rig, and the watermelon red flake Zoom 12-inch worm is what I was using there. And we ran through those. I think I bought 3 bags of those worms, and we ran through every single one of them. That fish actually went almost 4. That was one of the best fish of the day that Dad caught there towards the end of the afternoon. And the guy threw it out before we could take a picture of it.
Heck yeah.
cerveza, por favor.
Double up. He had it in his mouth for an hour. Hold up. Yeah.
The guys are so good. I mean, you get so used to giving it to them. I mean, yeah, you can take the hook out. I mean,
Oh boy, Polly. Ah, got the trophy. I think I'll have that now. That's the littlest.
probably the littlest fish we caught the whole trip. But like I was saying, these guys are so good. I mean, they take every fish off for you if you want to, and you want them to, because I mean, your hands would be completely jacked after taking 50, 60, 70 fish off. And if what would amaze me is that they were able to get hooks out that the bass were basically had swallowed and completely gorged it on it, and they were able to get them hooks out no problem. I mean, just really quick and without hurting the fish. I mean, yeah, there was a couple of times where we had some bleeding going on and stuff, but for the most part, we let them take care of that type of thing. And like I said, you can hate on me all you want to. Oh, I take my own fish off my hook. Yes, and I do too. But on this particular trip, I let the guides take care of it, all right? And so did everybody else for that matter, okay? So another great day on Lake Picachos. We didn't quite have the numbers that we had the day before, but we had 75 fish total on this day, which is still, we were fishing on the lower end of those numbers, and I think it's because we were so dead set on trying to find bigger fish. And I think there's a couple of times there on the video that you saw that we went up shallow, but it wasn't for very long. For the most part, we were fishing off points and fishing deeper water and trying to hook up on a 5+ pounder. And there was a lot better quality on that day than the day prior. And with that said, I mean, we leave at 6 o'clock in the morning, come back for lunch, and then go back out until about 6 o'clock in the afternoon. And you saw the afternoon footage there. Again, just a great place to be. Ron Speed Jr.'s Adventures takes complete care of you. Great accommodations, great food, which is I'm going to show you tonight, or what we had that night, which was seafood night, or at Ron Speed Jr.'s in the dining hall. And they brought out as an appetizer, of course, some boiled shrimp with some red sauce and some bacon wrapped jalapenos stuffed with cream cheese, of course, we had pina coladas and hurricanes going on that they would mix for you. All the beer you can drink, obviously, but it's just the way that they treated you and fed you like kings the entire time that you're there. As you can see right there, lobster, guys, and there, it was awesome. It was really really good. Fried shrimp, boiled shrimp, grilled shrimp, bacon wrapped shrimp, all right there on a family style platter that you would pick from, and with these little fire torches underneath there to keep it warm. Just a great feast every single night there. Not to mention the breakfast and the lunch that they provided as well. But that wraps up day number 3, fishing day 2, and episode 3 of King of Hearts Fishing. If you haven't done so yet, go back and check out episode 1 and episode 2 leading up to the trip here at Lake Picachos. I cover everything, all the accommodations at Rod Speed Jr.'s Adventures, and I cover our first day of fishing, first full day of fishing. Be looking out for day number 4, fishing day 3, and episode 4 of King of Hearts Fishing. We'll drop it as soon as we can. I won't take as long this time to edit and get it out as I did this last one. But we've got 2 more episodes of the Lake Picachos fishing, and then we're going to move right into the Lake Conroe Big Bass Tour tournament that Craig Irwin and I participated in the week before last. I'll just save the details for whenever that comes around. Craig and I talked quite a bit about it, day 1 and day 2 of that tournament. Don't want to miss out on that, plus some crappie fishing footage. And we've got another tournament coming up here toward the end of the month. The end of March is the Turtle Bayou Crappie Classic presented by Snappy's Roadhouse and Whack Attack Lures. I'm going to be videoing all of that as well. So plenty of things planned for King of Hearts Fishing. I think we're going to take a trip up to Sheldon Lake as well sometime between now and the Classic. So and we're going to be watching the actual Bass Classic, the Bassmaster Classic, here in 10 days as I'm recording this video. So it's that time of year, guys. The spawn is on, the bite is on. Whether you're fishing crappie, bass, redfish here down on the coast, trout, whatever the case may be, catfish, it's on, right? It's that time of year. It's my favorite time of year. I know it's yours, or else you wouldn't be watching this, and you wouldn't be watching this channel if you didn't want to learn how not to catch fish. But I sure do appreciate it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, so that you'll be notified the next time that we drop a video. Appreciate every single one of you, and we'll catch you in the next one.